Hey, Devil06 here. I've tried to record this quite a few times and cut it up with a very, very shitty version of Movie Maker. It fucks me off, so I'm just recording in 10-minute bursts. I'll try and keep it under 10 minutes though, because I tend to ramble on and on. If my speech is out of sync with the image of me you're seeing, click the high quality button, and I don't think it's as bad, because YouTube is deciding to fuck with it and I don't know how to change that. So here to review what I got for Christmas before I carry on in my lovely shelf of reviews. Modern Warfare 2 for the PlayStation 3, because that's what I own. Yeah. Story, I like the story. It's good, it's very conspiracy, it draws you in. There's that draw to it. It's just a very good story. You play from multiple perspectives, which I think is pretty cool. What else about the story? Just play it, really. Good story. Not like Metal Gear Solid conspiracy, whole hundreds of years of history behind it, but it's good, it's good. The characters are well defined and there's a twist. It can be a little difficult, for me at least, to tell what's going on, but I did not play Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 1, so maybe that's just me. I don't really know if it links into it. In the opening installation credit thing, I did see some like sniper missions and stuff, which I never got to play. So I'm guessing that's from the first game. I like how it tells you the story thing as I believe it installs or loads or whatever, which is pretty cool. Graphics and sound, both really good. Done by Hans Zimmer, which, or is it just Hans Zimmer? Not sure. Hans Zimmer, he did The Dark Knight and something else, I can't think. Really good composer, and I actually do like some good composers, mostly video games, because there's that little reminiscent thing about it. But yeah, graphically really good. The animations of the enemies, like you'll barely miss a guy's head with a sniper rifle, like 50 cal, and they'll like stumble and go, "Whoa, what the fucking hell was that?" And that's pretty good. The animations themselves are really good. There's a lot of detail to the levels. Really polished. Gameplay, pretty much first-person shooter, polished to fuck. I'm gonna give a 9 out of 10. Actually, wait, I'm not sure. Basically, this game's getting a 10 out of 10 because I think it deserves it across the board. Maybe not for story, but I can see how the story is there. It's good enough. It's good enough. I'd say the story is about an 8, because it's not Metal Gear Solid like. But then again, the point of the game is not really story focused as such. So that's why it gets an 8, because I give scores on based of what it is or what it isn't. And what it isn't is a massive, completely focused on a narrative thing. It's focused on the graphics and sound and the gameplay, which get 10s. So that's why the story gets an 8. Don't compare my scores ever. It's just more of an opinion of what it is or what it could be based on my opinion. It's not like, oh, you gave Metal Gear Solid a 10 for story, I believe. I give it a high for story and you give this high score for story as well. Therefore those stories are just as good as each other. No, not really. Don't focus too much on the scores I give. I just give it based on what I think it could be. Focus more on what I actually say. I like the story. I like the graphics sound. I love the gameplay. Like I said, really polished. First-person shooter. Really good. I don't know how to describe the gameplay other than a really good shooter. It's just really good. I thought it was quite hard. I'll be honest, I thought it was quite hard. I thought Resistance 2 was hard. Bioshock, challenging, but I think that Bioshock was more about strategy and stuff, and Resistance 2 and Call of Duty, this one that I've played, the fourth one obviously. Fourth one? Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty 4, whatever. Maybe that's because I don't play FPSs really much at all, other than Resistance 2, Bioshock, and this. That's pretty much it. And you know, we got and still are getting absolutely anal raped, jizzed on by first-person shooters. It's like everyone in the world has a gun fetish, apparently. But that might be why I think they're hard, because everyone's been playing, or there's been like so many shooters on the market. People don't want their game seeming too easy. But I played on easy, and I'll die, and then I'll be like, okay, I know where the enemies are. I can now kill them. And when you die, it's not exactly punishing. You'll just respawn about max a minute away from where you were. It's nothing. Just even dying's not frustrating. You're like, okay, I'll try something different. Die. Okay, I'll try something different. Die. Okay, I'll try something different. Die. Okay, I'll just like throw a grenade. Yay! You don't die. You win. Hooray! So yeah, I thought it was hard, but that's me. The multiplayer is just really good, and I suggest just playing it. I suck a bit, so it's a little annoying for me. Just checking the time, 6 minutes. I'm gonna try and wrap this up. It's just really good. It's honestly really, really good. You unlock stuff at different levels, and unlike Resistance 2, which I'll get to that later in another review, maybe after this one. No, I'm going in alphabetical order on my little shelf, so I don't get confused. I thought that the level up in this was very good, because it seems like you actually progress, whereas Resistance 2, every level from... I'm level 13 on that game. I've had it out of, I think, 60. And I've had it for a year. I've not been online that much, but I've had it for a year. I've had this about 4 days, and I'm level 18 or something out of 70. But I've been playing it for about 10 hours online. Probably. Which is about right, because Resistance 2, you would spend like 30 hours just getting from level 13 to 14, and then say if you needed 5,000 points hypothetically to do that on Resistance 2, you wouldn't need, like, if you needed 5,000 to do that, next level you think, okay, I need 6,000. You don't, you need like 500,000, and it's just ridiculous. There's no way to even check, but this is really good because you have default classes and you can make your own classes. The default classes have little things to unlock at later levels, but you can't customize them. You have 5 other classes you can customize, but with a limited amount of things. And your weapons have got little challenges like, oh, get 10 kills with this weapon, and you unlock a suppressor or a scope. Get 5 headshots, you unlock a grenade launcher. And then the grenade launcher itself has little challenges like ricochet off a wall and kill 3 people that way, and you'll get some other attachment or just experience bonuses. And it's really good because it's like there's so much to do. Everything you do in the multiplayer adds up to some kind of challenge, or unlocking a weapon, or unlocking a skin or something, and it's just really good. It's like everything you do in every mode counts towards something, and it's fucking great. Shit to unlock. It's brilliant. You're just unlocking things all the time. I have no complaints about this game, none, other than the fact I'm not very good. And one slight thing with the multiplayer, which I don't know, because it's meant to be 9 minutes realistic of war, but in Resistance 2 and other first-person shooters, I believe, you have like, you can clearly see little names and stuff, and on this you kind of can't, like, people can blend in with the background, and I personally, being the glasses wearing person I am, won't see them, and they'll be against a wall and they'll be looking at me for 5 minutes, like, and then knife me, and I'm like, they were there and I didn't see them. If they had the name, I would have known. But maybe that's just me. I don't know if it's a universal problem, but then again, it's very realistic of war. It's just an amazing game, really is. I would recommend it to everyone. I really would. I was skeptical at first, but I'm so glad I've got it. Recommendation to everyone, and no complaints, other than I suck. Devil Jester out. Hope you enjoy the rest of my reviews.